Good evening, everyone. It's my privilege to welcome Mr. Soma Sajeevan. He's a person with multifarious interests and multidisciplinary training. He's trained in human resource management, law, business administration, as well as child psychology. Mr. Soma Sajeevan has 3 decades of corporate experience. He's an HR champion involved in building organizations through capacity building and cultural transformation. Mr. Soma Sajeevan's interests include imparting leadership training, participation in social service projects, meditation, as well as rhythmic breathing. Recipient of prestigious awards in HR, he's received the most prestigious 100 Most Influential HR Professionals in Asia Award in 2015. We look forward to an exciting session ahead with you, Mr. Soma Sajeevan. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Audible, visible. So any challenge, please let me know. It is better to see some of them so I get energy. Because I am a person who deal with people. People are my passion. I love people. So some people can show up in turn by turn also okay. Even some 10, 15 slides are around, fine. So shall I start screen sharing? That's what Madam told me share.
Yes, sir.
So you can see. Can you see this slides?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Visible, readable?
Very clearly, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much for the Delhi University and the Janki Devi Memorial College for decided to organize a program like this, and the coordinators and the facilitators like NCB and particularly Professor Nirmala Muralidhar. With her, we are having continuous conversation for the last 2 months. It's what I call in leadership classes is that plans are nothing. Planning is everything. So Madam believed that because plan an outstanding, completely executable 360 level plan will come only through the meticulous planning. So I think many other people would have aligned with this and supported their own kind of thing. Basically, this subject, as I dived deeper and did some research, I found it is going deeper, and there is multiple layers to that. And each of the some of the sub-segment I bring here or subtitle I bring itself is a workshop material, 2 days, 3 days. So it's so vast and interesting that way. I think students who are participants will definitely be able to take away some really key benefits. And I do not want to teach coach so many things, but few things definitely should stir them, and they will be able to get internally stirred and motivated. And that is my belief. Because action is the foundational key to all success. Action is the foundational key to all success. So let us begin our action. And that's what I just came into another one successful day today. One of the wonderful dates, 7th September today. So attitude is like a little thing that makes a big difference. Winston Churchill told, it's not me. So I believe that all students are not too much loaded because of the online work and classes. And now this should not be felt like a load. Take it easy. It will be lighter and the message will be interesting, because if you can bring 1% increase incrementally per day, every day. Total percentage will come to more than many thousands. 38 percentage plus in annually it will come to 38,000, the growth by turn. That's what they talk about it immediately. So in life, many a times we get into challenges, issues, and those things we will more elaborate when we talk about stress management on 21st, little more on that. But one more foundational key I can give, already 2 or 3 keys are given. Whatever we do, girls, participants, faculties, and guests, whatever we do out of 5 things. 5. Out of fear, out of habit, out of duty, out of necessity, and the last one is out of the free will and love. Whenever you do something out of your free will and love, ladies and gentlemen, that is the final hour. That's the time, as Steve Jobs said, you are no more working. You would love to do, because what you do, you love to do them anytime, every time. For me, talking to this college crowd, management students is a very good hobby, healthy. That's why the moment I got an opportunity like this, I will immediately grab it and do it. And Delhi, I have come many times to some other places, but this institute, this is the first time. So once again, thanking you. And let us move into the slide. I have got around 38 slides. I'm not going to run the entire slide because Professor Madam has told that strictly we manage the time and we can go for question answer session. So I don't want to jump into something which we are not able to manage. I am expecting some of the participants, especially students, come on the screen. So that gives me a lot of motivation. It helps me. Some dialoguing happens. You don't have to respond. You can use the chat box. You don't have to talk. Talking, we can do it towards the end, but you can respond, show some sign or some smiley or something like that. So I know that you are there, you are not sleeping. Congratulations, girls, that you are here because you are success-minded people. You could have avoided due to any simple reason or complex reason, genuine reason, not so genuine reason, whatever maybe, you could have been engaged in something else, but you chose to be here because you believe in yourself, you believe in this destiny that you can take a journey. Some of the things will come contextual in all the slides. So those slides I can pass it faster like a new bullet train, which is going to come here now running in Japan. Success is a very relative term. Absolutely, you listen to any motivational speeches or any of the books or audio, video, any of the Instagram you check in, you know that success means different things to different people. My success, your success. What is your success? What does the world think of your success? Second. And what is the secret of success? All this thing will be addressing. And if you know what is your success and you are happy with that, show it in a smiley or a heart or a celebration thing. And which means I know that my communication is received well. And you are there alert, not doing anything, on the Instagram or any other area, which I find in management school when I go, everyone will be busy with their mobile and they are having their own transaction going on. But some of the pebbles which I leave here are not from any books. These are all my experiences. For example, I never was good in consistency. I recently made a wonderful presentation which was repeated now 3 times in 3 management organization and 2 colleges. That is, consistency is the key. And I have done that only after joining Robin Sharma's 5 a.m. club, which I have completed almost 450 days. So when you do something every single day, 450 days, you will see you are shining, you are improving and progressing. As I told you, it's a mixture of many things. All these things are available. You may catch, you can take a screenshot. Yet I don't know anybody has come, but I've not seen any chat coming on that. So what grandma said, one famous person, grandma who was around 77, 78 years, she told, it's very interesting. That's why there are minimum around 1,000 VVIP, big signatories and dignitaries whose quotes are available on that. But this grandma put it so nicely. She said, success is when you look back at your life and memories and which make you smile. If you are able to smile when you look up and read and recall your life, what you have done, what's some memory you carry today? Yes, that means grandma is very successful. And if grandma is successful, probably you too can reach that stage one day. And that is a hope. Because hope is another aspect which is not in a slide, which you will not get elsewhere. People today commit suicide because I am not placed in grade A, or I did not get admission in IIT, or I did not get admission in XYZ campus, or I could not go to New Zealand, or I could not go to London due to corona or epidemic. I remember recently, last month I was working. A girl could not get into Toronto because of travel agents goofed up. I worked and yesterday she flown. Anyway, it was better. So it's like that. Please note down, this is not available in the presentation. Disappointment is not okay with hope. Not okay plus hope. It can be okay later. Not okay plus hope is disappointment, and frustration is not okay minus hope. Frustration is jumping into a dark pit or a tunnel with all scum and all kachra things inside the tunnel. उसके अंदर घुस गया तो आपको बचने का जगह नहीं. There is no रोशनी, there is no outlet. बाहर जाने का रास्ता बंद है, आपको मालूम है. Not okay minus hope is frustration. Never get into frustration, especially for girls. I can guarantee once in a way a small disappointment, okay, because there is an external, international, global, universal law which says not okay is also okay. Simple. It's a philosophy. Not okay is also okay in life. Yeah, it's okay. Not okay. So what? There are many things which are not okay. It's okay. If you take it as philosophically, never ever you will even fall into a long bout of disappointment. Forget about frustration. So never, any time in life, whatever happens, come what may, never get into frustration and beyond that, depression and go, it comes on kind of thing. So let us move into the slides. This slide also I tell you a story. I studied the color combination and it is scientifically proved this yellow-black is the most striking colors. Hence, it is used on the highways where you find the big turn curves are there. When an accident happens, the ribbon tape will be there. In America, when FBI come, they cover the entire area because with that tape only, yellow, black. And it stands out. Otherwise, originally I am an IBM EDS person, so I used to use only the blue, white. Now this is changed. This is my signature one. Again, special. This is also not available somewhere in some talk. I got it. If you want to be different, If you want to be moving to that 1% people who are achievers, not the 98% people who are followers. If you want to top the desk, top the top, you have to do three things. These are the three things. If you consistently, continuously do, your life will change and feel the different. Girls and boys, read something no one else is reading. Think something which no one else is thinking. Do something no one else is doing. The slide is clear, and speaking slides, I don't want to talk about it. Last year, I attended a skill mastery big program. And recently, I contacted the guru of that guru. And he said, there are hundreds and thousands of life skills. Initially, I was thinking life skills, those which are very critical to life, very essential skills. It was my limited in canvas horizon of information. You can say my knowledge packet was different, or it was coagulated, or it was camouflaged. Then when I opened my eyes, you realize tons are coming. Next slide will tell you that. These are all used even in leadership classes. N.C. Balachandran will tell whenever he attends good leadership program in Madras Management Association or an Indian Institute of Management program, you find these things. Because this has been scientifically, they churned out, this is the essence of that. There are hundreds and hundreds. The next 2-3 slides will demonstrate that. Critical thinking skills, self-awareness skills, effective communication skill. That's what I was checking. I am not sure whether my communication is effective now, because I cannot see even a smile or a face today, right now. 138 participants are there. I'm only looking at myself in the mirror. And that's also a good exercise. Look at yourself and feel that, hey, you are handsome. Hey, Ruby, you are handsome and beautiful. They like that. You must be able to tell yourself what. And effective communication skills mean I am able to communicate, not the style or anything. Adding style is further. If it is possible, fine. If it is not there also, if you are able to communicate the media, the content to the person with the intended meaning, and the person who receives it 100% the way I intended, then the communication is complete. Most of the time it is not there. If I get time, I'll come back to communication. But in communication, you girls, please note down 3 things happen. 3 things. 1, communication happens. 2, no communication happens. 3, I will come to that. Communication happens, that's the intended purpose. Fine, good, nice. You can tap on your back, give appreciation, because these days is pandemic days, you cannot hug others, so you can always hug. No tax, smile and hug continuously. Be good, do good, feel good, and appear good. That's a mantra you should run around. And that is a situation. One story I can tell, cutting short. This is from my Dale Carnegie's training. The 99th floor of the 100-story building catches fire. And the lift was not working after the 50th floor. Up to 50th floor, okay, the lift had some complications. There are multiple lifts on that. So the manager down calls Johnny, please take the big rope and put the rope down. Because all other sides are completely flame. One side there's a water tank, and there's they put a pipe on that, and water is coming on all the side. That side is protected. So the idea was one rope, another rope. Many people can come down; they can save their lives. So Johnny goes up to 50th floor in that floor in the backyard stuff. Elevator reaches there. Then he puts the rope slowly and climbs all the way up. On top of the floor, the top floor, he looks down and he puts one end of the rope down. What happens? the other end follows. So who is at fault? The supervisor or Johnny? The supervisor, the manager expected his intelligence in Johnny. So Johnny asked, you didn't tell me. You told me to put the rope. I put the rope. You didn't tell me that I should tie the rope strongly on a pillar and I should ensure that it is tied so well the people can get down. You didn't instruct me. So again, the rope coming back, these kind of instructions do happen. Very common in the kitchen between husband and wife, father and mother, brother and sister, father and son, sister and sister, anybody, your close friends and the classmates. You intend one communication and it is received differently. If you transmit it through somebody, always there will be a gap, add-on or a filter. You can do communication exercise. You girls in the college can do. 20 girls can sit in a circle and pass on one information to one person, transmit it person to person. The end, it will be totally different, funny communication will come. Many outbound program, we do these kind of exercises. Then there are interpersonal skill, relationship skill, stress management. When I'm talking on 21st, I can take. Emotional management itself is a big subject, decision-making skill. Advantages, each one of them, I can conduct a workshop for you guys if it is permitted, allowed. This is just to show you, you surf Google, you'll find all those, around 1,000 slides are there around how many life skills are available. And this is particularly for students, that's why I showed you. Students' life skills, slightly different for a classroom, but still there are many. You don't have to worry about the future, you small graduates and preferences and education, changing world, like that, many are coming. So what is the secret formula for success? To do the time check as per the direction. So hidden talent secrets that most of you don't know about, spiritual, religious. You find leaders across, you find these days, there are Sadhguru, Ravi Shankar, world leaders of the Pope, the masses. Even in the beginning, when you talk to the history, the theology or mythology, Jesus Christ lived only 33 years. Vivekananda Swami lived only 33 years. Buddha died little later. All these people, Muhammad Nabi, all these people within the short span of time, they were able to put something inside you, and even today you are worshipping. Why? Political, military leaders, it will come, one of the silent is there. If you look at study history, study the movies, you find many inspiring, many amazing characters who have run the show. Even today we respect them. The country is run by one person. Is enough, they will change. And there is a reason why they change, and then that happened. And it comes to today you just watch the spelling bee talent show. America has got talent, London, England has got talent, India has got talent. And everyone I was requesting madam to just go into the YouTube and also the Google search, the Paralympics history. These guys have not lost their legs when they are born. Some of them have lost their leg very recently. What a struggle they have taken to reach, to become a confident, competent participant, coming here, then play the game, play the sports, run the sports, throw the javelin and win the gold medal, silver medal, bronze medal. Even if they are not winning, they are competing. That is medal for us. We have everything, all the blessings in abundance from God Almighty. Are we thankful? Are we remembering any time? Are we remembering? Have we showing that gratitude? I say no. We don't show enough gratitude even to our own parents, elders. There are some people, they do that. And the difference is different. If I am loving myself, then only others will love me. If I am loving my mother, my neighbors will treat and my neighbors will love. But if I am ill-treating, if I am doing all the what do you call it, assimilated all the bad habit, things will be very, very bad. In military, there are so many. George C. Patton, one quote is that I can come to that later. Anywhere, anything you need, please write, then these people will tell you. This is one, again, I listened to a very powerful talk. This is a summation, actually, this is a summary. Somebody said, memory is the summary of everything. Memory is the summary of everything. Very interesting. ध्यान से सुनना, मन में लेना, नहीं तो take a screenshot. Absolutely no problem, guys. Folks, charming, lovely people, success-minded people. The number one essential thing in order for you to be successful is you successful people set their goals. They know their primary goal. They know their unrealistic and realistic goal. They know that their purpose, why I am born here. You are born here because you can make this world a little more beautiful. And you must take pride and say that I came here, and because of that, this world is more beautiful. I'm handing over this space as a legacy. Even after my death, my legacy continues. That is one of the success mantra of success flag for many people. There is a book called 5 Regrets in My Life, very famous book, wherein some of the people closely observe the critically, almost terminally dying people. Almost they've seen death, come out of death, or some people are almost dying. They observe them consistently for many, and it's not one sample, the huge sample they've taken. As students, you know, if you want to do research and PhD, the selection of the universe and taking the sample from that is very, very important. Next time when I'm teaching or having a session, I will talk to you in a lighter way how to learn sampling easily. So it's not a complex subject that way. So they found it is not that I did not build that building. I did not buy the resort. I did not have that 175 room, big palace. I did not flown that way. No. The major number one regret is that I did not live the life I wanted to. I did not live the way my heart told me. Open your heart, live your heart. What man कहता है, दिल कहता है, दिल मांगे more. More and more you do that. Of course, values are important. I'm not telling illegal things. When you are doing something good, it should tell you that, the Steve Jobs told that. When you are doing something you love, you are not working, which I told you in the beginning. Or what you are doing out of love and out of free will, that is the best to happen. So find, if till today, if you are not written, one homework I can give, write down the 10 goals you are having, the 10 goals you are going to achieve the end of this year, the 10 goals you are going to achieve after 6 months, the 10 goals you are going to achieve at the end of 3 months. And then write down, find out which is that one goal you wanted to latch on to, catch on to, and live throughout your life. What is that one goal without which tomorrow is not there? I cannot live, I cannot breathe. That's what Abdul Kalam APJ, our dear president, told. Dreams are not something you dream while sleeping. Dreams are something which you cannot, dreams will not allow you to sleep. That much should be the excitement. And these people also, they take responsibilities very seriously. They don't tell, दुनिया ठीक नहीं है, वो ठीक नहीं है, उधर कोरोना हो गया, government ठीक नहीं, chief minister ठीक नहीं है. NCR ऐसा हो गया, the what do you call it, that AAP, he was like that. Government came, Modi ji came, some fulana, ये हो गया, flood हो गया, नहीं. I am responsible for my success. I am responsible for my failure. I take the ownership. I am what I am today because of the decisions which I have taken, good or bad. Own it. The moment you own it, you will live by that. You will be highly motivated. You will be inspiring for others. When you are inspiring, when you are giving your best, body, mind, and spirit should be 100% into that. That's what I believe. When I'm speaking to you guys, boys and girls, when I'm speaking to you, nothing exists for me. No word, no title, no position. I am just imparting the best in me using my complete capabilities and capacity and talent and education and experience. I want to give you my best and a little more. Giving my best and little more every time, that is known as excellence, because perfection is the job of God. We are not God today. Perfection is the job of God, and He is doing that job perfectly. You are a perfect creation. You are a perfect product. Do not find fault with yourself, whatever may be. Tall, dark, short, fat, less, this and that one, eyes, nose, nothing. No one. You don't allow anyone to bully you down, pin you down. Because you have been created by the creator of creator, and creator of creator cannot create something imperfect here. Now I'll run this thing because there are many other slides. They have self-discipline, direct slide. They are obsessed with self-development. Today, it's not a joke. Consistently, if you work, invest time in studying, learning, attending program, doing some other course, going to a guru, teacher, discuss with anybody. Dattatreya studied from even ant and animals. You can study from a child, reverse mentoring today, very famous. There is something called human library. You can become a human library, you will be paid. You study, Google and find out. There's a new thing now, around 100 countries it is spread, wherein there is no differentiation. You can like anything, you can dislike anything, no color difference, no other differences at all. No religion, no caste, nothing. You're liking, nobody questions you. Human library. There are many new things like that. And they read a lot. I just found out all those leaders, including Zuckerberg and then everybody, all they read voraciously. Specifically, Warren Buffett reads so many books, and including Bill Gates today, not a hero, he's becoming a zero, but still reading books. All the leaders helps you to become, your vocabulary will be better, your choices of the words, you pick and choose. Like a pearls on the way, you put it nicely through the love and affection and compassion, kindness. With that, you make the full garland and wear it or give it to your Devi or your beloved. So what happens? That becomes perfect and so beautiful, lovely. Friendship is like that. On your way of life journey, you pick up friends like pearls and precious jewels, convert them into a good ornament and wear it. All the way throughout your life, they remain with you. That's it. And they manage time well. Time management itself is a classic good subject. Actually speaking, there is nothing called time management because time manages itself very well. It goes. Time moves. You have to manage yourself. When you manage yourself, your approach to dealing with issues and challenges will be different, and you will be able to save a lot of time. And also you will prioritize. What is your higher priority? This is one secret I learned from the 5 a.m. Club, Robin Sharma's book, famous book, 5 a.m. Club. If you have not bought it, buy and read 5 a.m. Club and do it. When you are identifying the purpose which I told you, when you know your goal, when your purpose, you prioritize and bring in the higher purpose higher and higher and higher. And once you get all the goals and all the purposes, purity to the higher level, valuing higher values, then the lower level, lower tendencies, lower purpose goals and to do this will automatically get dropped off. You don't have to struggle, you don't have to put any effort to drop off, remove, burn, kill, laser, nothing, chop off. Keep higher and higher, better and better, day by day, improving and qualifying, reviewing, signifying, measuring those goals timed out. Because a wish is a wish, a dream remains a wish. Unless you put an end date, I will reduce weight. What is that? In here, Marina Beach, on the New Year day, the next 10 days, there will not be any parking space. 1 lakh people will come, everybody running, walking. After 15 days, only a few thousands. After 1 month, it will be normal, hundreds of people will be there. So every year I make a promise, I will run, I will see the sunrise, I will do yoga, I will do sun salutation. Why? If you give a word, that word is your commitment. Commitment will come somewhere, it's not written here. That's all part of your self-confidence and positive thinking. And then once you do that, they take risk. If you don't take risk, you don't even cross the road. You will be on this side of the road, you will never cross the other side. अभी हमेशा आपको कॉलेज में रहेगा, बाहर नहीं निकलेगा, हॉस्टल से नहीं निकलेगा, घर से नहीं निकलेगा. Even for crossing the road, you need to take risk. Risk taking is a good culture, good habit. Only people who risk taking can succeed. They can become an entrepreneur. They can be successful. And the next one, classic, clear one. They never quit. They keep going. Somehow they find a reason to continue. They find a way to win. They are all winners. Winning is a quality. And they do what they love, which I have already told. Due to time constraint. This is about goal setting. I have been talking. This is a very important slide, technical slide. Anyway, this slide or few slides I will ask Madam to share with you. There are more available. This will give you the steps because inspiration is the key. If you are inspired inside, it is not that you listen to my talk, you got motivated, then you become successful. That motivation will last like a soda water enthusiasm. Open the soda or a Coca-Cola bottle, it lasts only for a few seconds. Getting inspired is from inside job, inside out. Then you make the inspiration your dream. Then search for knowledge, ask, learn, like you do the PhD. You do the literature study, go and ask the professor, you get a good professor, talk to other PhD students, write to the professors in Harvard and or Stanford and talk to them, London School of Business, find out the topic, do some research by yourself, do little more, talk to somebody who has been 25 years working on that. All those things will add you more and more in knowledge. Then you have your planning scientifically, best plans. And then you bring your goals, your number one, your vision, mission, and action point one by one. Bring that main goal, divide it into action set and plans. Then your to-do list you make, aligning with your main goals, important goals, short-term goals, long-term goals. It goes like that. This is what I am doing for the last 450 days. And set a deadline for everything. If I wanted to do 48 sun salutation, I am doing 24 plus now, some days 30 even. And I'm so sure by Christmas Day, I'll be able to do 48 sets of sun salutation in the morning. And turn your dreams into a goal. As I told them, action accomplishes whatever you do, like a swimming through correspondence course. You have all the dictionaries, all the videos, all the coaching in a 5-star room, and you have your masala dosa or a chicken biryani, kuch kha ke, aisa pee ke, baith ke, hotel ke room mein baith ke, और नहीं होता है. आपको स्विमिंग सीखना है तो स्विमिंग पूल में घुस जाना चाहिए, अंदर जाना चाहिए, जंपिंग करना चाहिए. The trainer will encourage you, keep the hand under the belly and teach you. Anything horizontal on the water will not sink. And they show some beautiful scene outside the next pool, something interesting happening, some game is going on, some cricket, what you call Virat Kohli and all this Sardul and new guys have come and they're all resting. And show them, in between he takes the hand. That's why you learn. It's a training program. That's very different into that. Then you face many struggles, objections, failures. Each failure, you learn something. Each failure comes to you with two options. One, you learn how to manage this. Second, you learn how to avoid such a situation. Third one also side, the bonus point is you can even tell others how, if not doing this thing, you can avoid such things. Then measure your progress, reviewing day by day, and then recast, get into the same cycle, get into the goal again, check, improvisation, improve day by day. That's a classic example. Any company, Dhirubhai Ambani, drawing a small, bigger salary, then working in the petrol pump. He never thought that I want to become a manager here. No, I will be owning the world's best gas company. That's what his dream. And then he reviewing every time. So he had the style to do that. Everybody, Amitabh Bachchan, Rajinikanth, all these stars, 14 films failed. Then Zanjeer, then Anand, then Diwar. Then there is no looking back. You look at everybody. Rajinikanth has done in 10 years, 100 movies. And he was even in the bathroom practicing the cigarette, putting down, taking out. He was a villain those days. But he knew one day he is going to be a superstar. Today, he commands more than any actor's money in the entire film world in the country. If he comes and acts, that is a way movies are made. So every successful person, they do. Even my own company, McDonald's, started after the age of 55, the country head of McDonald's, India. After the age of 55, he started. You know, KFC story, that captain. After 65, he started the recipe and it became world famous. When I was working in McDonald's, we had 11 million employees, direct and indirect, in the entire world. And I was the first employee in the country. I came to Delhi to hire the entire team, help the team build that company. But due to some problem, Delhi is collapsed due to some reason. This is added yesterday for you guys. The new trends are changing. There are new behavior. They are shaped by the social media today, everything. Technology is completely changed. Technology today, you have to know what Google engineers are working, what they are planning for the next 6 months, because technology obsolescence is so much. Whatever you learned 3 years gone, whatever you learned 2 years gone, whatever you learned yesterday is gone. You have to know what is updated. You should know the cloud. You should know the artificial intelligence. You should know machine learning. Everything you have to updating. And millennial workforce, their attitude is different. They don't want to wait for superannuation fund, something I get, provident fund, gratuity. No, I want to live happily. I will go watch a movie. I go fly holiday here, there. Everything in the world they want to see. They want to go to Disneyland. Disneyland guy reads books so voraciously. He sold his house to make that movie, and everybody said no, it will not become successful. And then he made 8 million on the day one. Then it repeated. Then mobility. You can work anywhere, nobody bothers. You take any flight, you reach there faster. India travel is no problem. International travel is no problem. After the pandemic, it will be opening big. Globalization, there is no boundary today, guys. Since I'm talking to intelligent people and Delhi University and talking to Nirmala, I just decided, why not I bring something interesting, some deep down on psychology. 1/8 is the conscious mind, 7/8 is the subconscious mind. And unfortunately, most of the decisions you are taking, these are all happening from the subconscious mind. We have no knowledge how it operates. So that is the secret. And if you want to be successful, many a time, have you observed? Something bad happens to you, to me, something tragedy happened. All the emotions come out. We will be expressing, we will be just spreading it across the desk of my boss, my teacher, my professor. Whereas when a good thing happens, something celebration happens, hardly we know how to, we don't know how to celebrate. Forget about that. We don't know. The other day I said, hey, you are beautiful. Immediately that person is looking backside. They don't think that I am beautiful. Because in life, जिंदगी में तुम अच्छा नहीं है, काम नहीं करता है, स्टडी नहीं करता है, कोई फायदा नहीं है, ये सुन 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 के कोई आपको बुराई बोले तो अच्छा है, normal. Somebody say, no, you are a handsome person, you are a beautiful person, you are intelligent, I like your smile, you are uncomfortable. Is it true? So during the positive moments and thoughts also, you must be able to bring your deep emotions out. Then you will be know how to manage this kind. There's a mixed association, no time. In corporate, for example, sales target. Suppose your target is 1 crore, you're running 1 crore. The big boss come, tough boss come, there's a direction from the corporate boardroom, and you fix a target of 20 crores or 10 crores. Immediately in your mind tells, you're a manager, you tell all your sales team, marketing executives, everybody, tell them this year we have to get 10 crores. No looking back. You cannot come all loud, big sound. अंदर से अंदर दिल में बोलता है, बोलते रहते हैं, ये होने वाला है, अभी 1 करोड़ के लिए हम लोग तो मर रहे थे, कैसे हो जाए? ये नहीं होने वाला है. So what happened? Mixed association में mind will go to the easy route because he already found the justification. And communication I did not complete. One is communication happened, other is no communication happened. Third one is miscommunication happened. All the time in offices, house, in all relationship, everywhere you look at it, if some relationship is broken, it is the, you dig deeper and deeper and deeper down, you will find there is a miscommunication. Somebody missed something. Somebody added something. The whole reason is like that. It's such a simple thing, but if you are not careful, however you may be a doctorate in communication, the one thing common is you don't know how to communicate. And in home and college, everywhere, in your happiness, in your relationship, wealth, health, everywhere. If you go to a gym and they tell you to take dumbbells like this or like this, it's a difference. And without knowing, if you take, you have a damaged hand, damaged muscle, or you become a handicapped person in 3 years' time. If you are not very clear about instruction, you should ask them back. In American companies, when I have sent all the software engineers, I think, exported more than 2 lakhs people by now. When we do that, they ask, American will ask, if a participant, an employee asks them back, hey, I did not understand, what is this? So it goes like that. I think I don't have time, I have to go further. Sorry, story time. I don't have time. There's a Guru Shishya story. And there is another person's story that is very interesting. That is actually, there is a person by name, the Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was there fighting. He will be big champion. So there is one Douglas guy, and this man fought with him, and he lost the entire fight with him. He lost totally. He was devastated. Not only devastated, he was gone into the disappointment and depression and frustration, whatnot. So he landed. That's available in this one. His name is Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas became a total failure, and his mother died with a very difficult cancer, and his wife was sick, terminally sick. And he became an alcoholic. He's a waste. All the people who fooled him, he was brought out, and he was taken to the hospital. Then many things, they died, everything they tried, and he was good for nothing, laughing stock. Then he went to a Christian missionary-run rehabilitation camp. There he became very, very clear, and he started practice. And finally, after a few years, he challenged Mike Tyson. After 8 years, he comes and fight the battle. And look, hold your breath. Buster Douglas won that fight with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson could not take it. Because Buster Douglas had a personal reason. He had taken it personally. I need to win. There was an identification. I want to need. I need a personal involvement. I need an indulgence. It is stirred my heart. It is coming from the bottom of my heart. I will हिला देगा दुनिया को कोई कुछ भी नहीं मरने दो फिर भी I want to fight with this man and win that. So when you take a challenge like that in जिंदगी में कुछ भी करो उतना दिल लगा के if your purpose is clear, why is clear, ethically right, then nothing is a challenge for you. Nothing is a challenge for you. IAS, United Nations, TED Speak, becoming a leader, and anything you can become a leader in United Nations. You can be a leader as a chairman, managing director of a company. You can run the nationalized bank if it is still alive that time. Anything you can become. See, look at today. Most of the CEOs and chairmen of the world's best corporations, best companies are from India. It's all possible for you. Contrasting perspectives is there, no time. So I'm leaving it to the next time when I get a chance. This is a famous guy, the Brian Tracy. He has told successful people exactly what you want and where you want to go. He told, set a deadline and make a plan to go there. Take action on your plan. Do something every day to move towards your goal. Resolve in advance that you will persist until you succeed. Persistence is the key. You will never give up. We have already talked about that. I will tell a small jungle story, at least this time. This I will not leave. I think most of you would have known this. Everybody knows this animal. I removed 3-4 animals, only selected one. This animal I got. The elephant I got yesterday somewhere in Kerala, Karnataka border. This one is a Kerala animal. You can chat, I think, and let me see, some chat at least will come. Which is the largest land animal? Largest land animal. Can you type on the chat box? Which is the tallest land animal? Chat box, please make use of it. Otherwise, I will think you are doing something else, making your tea or coffee or sleeping, watching something. The tallest animal, the largest land animal is elephant. The tallest land animal is giraffe. And the fastest land animal is the cheetah. But who is the king of the jungle? Who is the king of the forest? Yeah, very good. I am very happy to see girls. Congratulations. I am so thrilled to see some action is happening. The king of the jungle is lion. Because physical capacity and willpower. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from indomitable will, Mahatma Gandhi. With this, I can even talk about a small anecdote, little bit. 2 anecdotes are there, but one at least. When Mohan Chand went to South Africa, he went as an advocate. He was rich enough, well-paid job and nice barrister he was. And he went because he had the money. He bought the first-class ticket. He was in the train. It was at that moment, it has to happen, input always happen, output, the throughput once in a way happened. During that journey, he was booted, pushed out, thrown out of the train. That was the moment Mohandas thought, Aisa nahi chhodne ka nahi. If this is happening to me here, what is going to happen back in my country? So these people are also human beings. There cannot be any discrimination. But I'm not going to do the ordinary thing. I'm not going with a shooting and go fight. No. I will do it with my own way, with values and dharma, ahimsa, all this. Whatever people, some people may be against him, that may be a generation gap, but read in his experiment with the truths. He's an amazing person. If you see, otherwise see the movie Gandhi. In that, while he is washing his hands and all other things, he see a woman on the other side trying to cover herself because no cloth available. So he leaves the cloth emotionally, and the cloth is been received by her. She wear it and cover it. From that day onwards, in history, originally, Mahatma Gandhi never wore a shirt or anything on top of it. That is why he's known as half naked fakir. That is Mahatma Gandhi's story. There are many things like that. So willpower is this again, science. Willpower is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. Go to a gym. You have seen that Salman Khan. इतना मेहनत करते हैं ऐसे रहने के लिए. Some people, their livelihood is muscle. The Tiger Sheriff, young fellow, tiny fellow, but he want to show his Sylvester's talent. That's why the movie is coming. He worked hard and is a, I think, youngster's hero. I don't know. Maybe all the people who love him today. When you move your focus from competition to contribution, life becomes a celebration. This is you can use it in anywhere, leadership also, guys. Any of the management classes you can use. Because today's world is always complementing networking contribution. The world or the time of competition is gone. You hug yourself, take them together and move. You can see Obama, after the election is over, Hillary was his strongest partner, made her the vice president. So his strength multiplied. That's why everyone is doing today. You collaborate and multiply. You see the companies that are taking over, become a huge conglomerate. Byju's and any of the big companies now, this Amazon and Flipkart, everybody is buying company. Never try to defeat people. Anything you want to win through the people, take them, carry them with you. And this is what one picture I want to see, one old picture, George S.C. Patton. So Patton is the name of the movie. Watch, you find a military leader's power. Success is measured by how high you bounce when you hit bottom. Very powerful, George S. Patton. Watch the movie. It's a very interesting movie, old one. This is one slide I always carry for, I think, 4 or 5 years. I am using it. It's about self-confidence, takes you beyond boundaries. Self-confidence is a feeling of trust in one's abilities, qualities, and judgment. If that is not there, this fish will not take that jump. So much is available. There's a penguin book also, Who Moved My Cheese. There are so many small books are available. There is enough material available today. That's your blessing today. You want to make a presentation, you can work on it. Then you work on creating your own. The costliest, the richest trainer today, the coach is Tony Robbins' guy. He says that a determined action is the path to success. Path to success is to take massive determined action. He charges $4 million for 1 year coaching, $4 million. And this one, guys, this one, anyway, time is there or not, please once. Watch it one more time. See the disturbance, blocks, objections. But what he is doing? Last night I removed many of the videos then I have requested madam to tell you guys. You can see many videos are available, but this one I didn't want to, because there is not only focus, everything is there. There's a goal, there's a direction, there's a vision, there's a mission. But look at him, nothing is affecting him. I am in my world. No one can stop me from doing what I want to do. And my mission is clear. My target is clear. My purpose is clear. My action is clear. My direction is clear. Concentration is clear. Body, mind, and spirit only one. That's why I think people love the football, soccer players, and they are paid, they're hugely paid. And opportunities don't happen. You create them. There was no opportunity for a goal. Only a Ronaldo could make that. So you have the challenge today. For that, you need to have that positive mind, and your self-confidence is a must. Oh, sorry. This one lady, I love her. This is not a photograph. This is she herself. She's a mountaineer. She climbed many, many mountains. This is one of the Himalaya shot. When many years back, she was there. She climbed. She is a famous climber then. And her name is Arlene Blum, mountain climber. Click on your Google, study little more notes on her. She is willing to do everything to reach the mountain peak. Now she's a coach. There's a whole lot of youngsters associated. She runs it in America in a big way. She runs clubs for the mountain club. It's a huge club. Her name is Arlene Blum. What it talks is that commitment brings rewards. You get finally the excitement is not the medal you are giving, the money you are giving, even the gold medalists or the bronze medalists, ask them, is it for the money? That time you don't think anything. It is a sheer happiness and thrill. When you are on top of this mountain, you watch what it is, the other side is amazing. When I have climbed any mountain, smaller mountain, you get that feeling. When I go for a half marathon, you cannot, I may be the last man, I'm not bothered. But that is my ultimate, I want to run a half marathon. So I run, or maybe 10 kilometers, whatever it is. I ran half marathon. So that day the thrill is too much. Next 2 days, maybe I'm totally lying down, resting, relaxing because the muscle pain. And that may be another aspect. So greatest rewards come from greatest commitment. For that, you have to be commitment. Jiska baat hai, uska aisa. That way, you should be strong on that. And this is one classic one. The picture is not very, very clear. What I want to communicate is that your being in that fearfulness, see the image is so larger than actual. And that fearing the fear is much more than real incident. All the time, whatever you feared, SSLC you feared, you will not get this mark. +2 you feared. Then what happened when you join this college? Oh, this college is not enough. No, whichever college you are in, that is your paradise. There you make a mark. That management is the best. Within the available resources, let me maximize. For example, they're conducting a program. Let me try to do. Let me make a presentation. That's why it should go on. Another 4-5 minutes. Then don't be your worst enemy. Inner villain depletes self-confidence and positivity. So not managing expectation. The strength. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid about the darkness. But the real tragedy of life is when men are afraid about the lights. Think about this. Smile is a small word, 5-letter word. And this smile, the Colgate has made, what do you call it, this 56. No, Coca-Cola has made the 56 million. That's what they made. Just imagine, you must breathe through life with a smile. The obstacles should challenge us. The challenges should stimulate us. The difficulties bring the best in us. This is a scientific, again, a study. It is like our stock market or something like a reorder quantity level, where in a purchase materials management do that. Happiness is like that. There are ups and downs and ups and downs. Create. You can fake it. Create many, many happy moments, more and more and more and more. Then your set point will go up. That is, there's a scope for you to improve your set point from this point to the another point. See the second picture. Otherwise, more or less remain same. There are some people, disaster, they want something, hospital, surgery, this pain, starvation, poverty, train not there. Anytime you go to their house, they come to your home, they make the whole atmosphere doomed. There are some people, nothing will be there. They come, your house is warm, everybody welcome him. So be that welcome person, bring positivity everywhere. So work hard for that. Formula for success steps, this is not 10 point. There are 10 points. Each point there are 2 or 3. This is a big one, purpose, aim, admitting your mistake, learning from them, not wanting, hard work, efficiency, clear mindset, motivation. These in the stories it has come, owning responsibilities, taking risk already came, building resources, uplifting support, celebrating, suppose we told. Not all storms come to you to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. Corona is one classic thing. If minus Corona, I would not have been so successful in delivering so many lectures and attending a program. I'm conducting a program more than 1 year. And I do everything like I do the stretching, meditation, pranayama, I do opening, I do conduct the main program. I am a master of ceremony. Every day something, midnight only I know I have a program. I saw my bath is over by 4:15. I conduct the program. Up to 9 o'clock I'm busy. India as well as Dubai I take care. So Corona, now Zoom room, everybody know how to utilize this. This is what? You girls will know more. What are the things available? You can use your chat box. This is the masala. Jeera, pepper, it comes like that. Chili, and this I think we call, what do you call that? The other jeera kind of thing. All these ingredients, salt also is required. 1 spoon is missing. All these ingredients, you have to speak. Enough time is that when I conduct like a workshop or a longer session with you, I will talk. We can get your points. If you miss or if you add 4 spoons of this chili, or if you use 4 spoons of more of the pepper, or less, there is no sugar, I mean the salt, the whole pudding, or whole cooking, whatever the 5-star hotel they do. I worked in 5-star hotel for 5 years, I know. The chefs will come only sometime, so you can know that. And then I am going, the journey of 1,000 miles begin with a single step. So it is time for you to make that step. Success is a journey, and self-confidence and positive thoughts are partners on this journey. Many a mantra is discussed here. What is best for you? You think about it. Think about it. You can even chat. You can write down what is the thing which you want to do. Life skills are integral and inner partners. It is not that you are motivated, you do something. You do something, you get motivated. That is most important. Another one golden, valuable thing from the universe I can give it to you is that you stop your logic. When you stop logic, magic begins. They say miracle do happen. Yes, miracle happen. When you stop your logic, magic happen. Once magic happens, then the miracles do happen. So rational, don't split a small thing into 20 million times or 10 million times, like a hair splitting. No. Mota moti, something is coming, believe it is good for you. Take it and do that. What is the worst that is going to happen? Jump in the middle of the sea, you will come with a fish. That is what a lucky person. Luck, definition again, is a big definition again, Dale Carnegie one. Luck is that meeting point of your alertness. You can note down, it's not available here. Luck is that meeting point of your alertness and all those opportunities that are passing by you. Luck is that meeting point of your alertness and all the opportunities that are passing by you. There's a story that if you are sleeping and that time your famous actor comes, Tiger Shroff, I don't know who is the younger today, I don't know, whoever it is, who comes, and that time if you are sleeping because you went for a late show, and tomorrow you cannot blame your mother, why you did not wake up. It's so clear. You have to be alert, snatch it. This opportunity by Madam Nirmala, what she has done it, 15 days, different pebbles are collected and you have been given the opportunity to display kind of thing. No? There's an ageless workforce today, mindful workforce, intuitive workforce, collaborative workforce. That's why I'm telling you to complement kind of thing. One more 10 point, 5, 7 points I can talk. Slide is not there. They don't wait. Successful people, they don't wait. They act. What is act here? ACT, act is action changes things. No doubt. Action changes things. They are having laser focus. They block the time for an event. Everybody, Elon Musk, everybody wakes up early. They sleep 7 to 8 hours. All the greatest leaders they know. That's why today many youngsters are dying with a heart attack. No sleep. They are having body build, muscle. I don't know, one TV actor died recently, this last week. All things are there, but no nimmadi, or what you call, there's no sostada. Peace of mind is not there. For that, you have to meditate on anything. You can do it, scientific meditation. You must value the money, but you must value values than valuables. No doubt. This is also not there. Please come on, use your chat box and show your applause and whatever you want to show. You must value values than the valuables. Then risk-taking, we already told. Discipline, very important, especially with regard to health. You decide to wake up early, you get up early and be on the track. That's the only way. The movie which I told, which was made by Walt Disney, is actually Snow White's. And the 9 dwarfs kind of thing. 1.5 million he took loan, and first day he collected 8 million. Dhirubhai Ambani, he never wanted to buy a second-hand car. He wanted to buy one of the best car. When he used to take tea, he used to go in Taj Mahal Hotel, Bombay, pay that 125 rupees and feel the experience of it. Self-learning, very important. Reading, I can repeatedly tell you 100 times. Reading, listening to music, audio, video, today everything is there. If you train and then insanely train, that's why you know that Arnold Schwarzenegger, amazing guy, he wants to become a wrestler, boxer, Mr. So-and-so, then Mr. America, then Mr. Universe, then he wanted to become the #1 Hollywood actor, and he became Terminator. Could not have been done without of him. Later on, they started writing script for him. I saw sunken language is not there, but he worked hard. He said there is no plan B, and he contested election because he could not become the president of America. The next thing is he wanted to become one of the largest best state in California, governor. He won that. So success is a result of that. Your self-confidence and positivity, 100%. Warren Buffett and any number of people you take, everywhere you have the 100% on that. A dream with an end date becomes a goal broken down become action, and action on a continuous action become a reality. So giving up hope is mental suicide. Breathing is not enough. Living is important. Many people, the sign of life is just breathing. So for you, life skills are integral part and inner partners. Large buffet is given here, served. Choose your best. Whenever I go to 5-star hotel, I select 1 or 2 items. And that is enough for me. I know that these are all very good. And I will indulge, and become like a king. In a king, when you're the lion in the forest, you become the queen and you can rule anything. Life, never use the word problem in your life. Use it as a simple issue or a challenge. Then it will look very, very simple and minuscule. You fly above, from there you look down. Then you know whole thing is a small thing. If you do not have a problem today, that is a problem. People with no challenges, they're all lying under the ground in a cemetery, not available. Even our Shiv Khera told a story in a training program. I will take you to the cemetery nearby, because there lies the people without any challenges and problems. Aim high and stay there. That is most important. Have your dream bigger, make it majestic, so majestic that you can grow anywhere. Why you want it, students? This is your age, this is your time. Know your why, understand your purpose, and become personal reason, bring personal reason. Between yourself, 20 people, 10 people, whenever you meet, you discuss and discuss and discuss. Become champion of the speaker, public speaking, understand the subject, know the language, position, the English language, the technology, what is the latest. If you are sure, short of something, ask the person who knows very well. Between yourself, I did everything. I'm from a small village, and from there, if I can become the country head of McDonald's India, and I can win this introduction award is not once. I won 3 consecutive award, one world leader, and another was the Asian leader, and then many awards. I was adjudged as the best HR professional in the entire McDonald Corporation from Jakarta. I mean, from what do you call it, the Turkey. Jakarta, I won the Asian award kind of thing. People may call you mad and crazy because then you realize that you are doing something. If your car is parked in a showroom, no accident will happen. Once it is on the road, anytime, even bringing time, it can become accident, can happen. That is a part of, that is a nature. But a navigation, ship is to be navigated in the sea, not to be on this place, on this field. Energy, focus, and ownership is most important. It is not over until you stop. Till the time you stop, you say enough, that will not be over. Stories are there, but running for fear is one thing, but running. You are running for your own happiness. That's a free will. You enjoy kind of thing. You need enough patience and belief. You must value. These are a summary thing what I am telling. Persistency, consistency, and your particular prescribed solution for all your lethargic thing. The magic of successful people is disciplined execution. For discipline, you need people, strategy, and operation. That goes to the other side. What do you call Muniba Mazari? That's what I told you to. I think I sent it to your teacher. That presentation is available. Video. I have attended that talk in UAE. She is a wheelchair girl, highly motivational speaker from Pakistan. One drop of falling water falls from the top of the hill onto the rock daily, every second, drop. Few years, you'll find a hole in the rock. Even a drop of water can create such a hole, such a small thing, that's very important. So wherever dig, you don't dig 1,000 well when you get a 2-acre land in Dubai or UAE. You have identified the right place, dig one well, do that well properly, there will be oil. And when you find oil in your soil, you become a billionaire, you become a trillionaire. Otherwise, you will be like a soda water. Enthusiasm should be consistent. It should be contagious. It should be sustaining. That such a person, success, and the partners of what you call the self-confidence and positivity as a strong bedded partners. With that, you grow. Water will not boil at 98 or even 99 degree. It boils at 100 degrees centigrade. Become that far. You are a producer or director of a movie. All the people wanted to produce big blockbusters. The intention is there. But all movies are not blockbusters. Only few will come. For that, all the necessary ingredients should be matched together like the buffet which I told you, the dish I told you, or the qualities I told you, the success. There are many slides and pictures. Due to some shortage of time, some of the slide was running like an express train. But the essence of today's talk is been given. It is there for you. Whoever was alert, whoever was interested, who are success-minded, I think the 141 people, at least I believe around 131 would have got it. Others, due to some health problem or they are not together with that. That's what I'm telling you. Whom you have touched today, reflect on that. If you are able to transform the happiness on a table to the other person, idea which I always talk is that be the rainbow, bring rainbows in others. That is my own tagline. Be the rainbow. So be a resourceful person, helpful. You take the responsibility. What benefit you are getting, you don't look today. You become a human being. Then you know the source. Then you become resourceful. Then you add some skills. You become useful. Once you become useful, you will be rewarded and more reward will come. Let your journey be very smooth. And as I told you, one successful motivation is the next successful motivation. You can never do anything below. So Zakir Hussain, the tabla kind of thing. One success, another. You have a very powerful mind that can make anything happening. As long as you keep yourself centered, be centered. And road to success, I have already told, your road to success, so beautiful, so tree-laden, wonderful. It's an aromatic, it's a paradise. Let your journey take you to anywhere your dreamland.
Sorry, sir, please unmute yourself by mistake. I think you are.
Over, it's the last line. Your road to success is laid like that. So beautiful. I want all the girls and participants, 141 people walking through this journey. We told that the long journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. I am Soma Sajeevan. I am available somasajeevan@gmail.com or talk to Madam 988 499 2222. I repeat 988 499 2222. And I love you all. I always love to talk to students and help them possible, not teach them, coach them. I can be one among them, become their friend, so that a direction is there. I enjoyed this journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Sajeevan. Actually, we are running short of time for question and answers. Ruby, will you come in, please?
Girls, do you have any questions?
I have to stop sharing, right?
Thank you, sir. That was a truly enlightening session. And I think you have much more wisdom to share with us, but due to paucity of time, perhaps we could have you over another time. I'm sure all the girls here and all the participants here have really benefited immensely from your session today. And girls, if you have any questions, please put them on the chat box. Maybe Prerna ma'am can take them together, or I could take them together instead of one by one, so that we can do it faster.
You can even send it to me, the balanced questions, and I can respond.
I think you can see the response. It's amazing. Everybody's highly appreciative of the session, sir.
I think Suparna had written something. I can't.
I think you will be having enough takeaways from this session. I hope so. Beneficial session. I have given my everything with all my enthusiasm, energy, without dropping a minute.
Yes, you've given your best, and I'm sure your energetic session has empowered everybody today. So if you have any questions, girls, you have sir's email ID. Feel free to write to him. I don't think anybody, I think it needs to seep in a little bit. The knowledge that you have shared with them needs to seep in a little bit for questions to arise. So I think, Prerna, we can formally end the session.
Sure, ma'am. So there is just one question which I can see. There is one student who is asking how to deal with failure. Am I audible? Yeah.
Somasajeevan, Soma Sajeevan, Somasajeevan @gmail.com. Best is the phone 988 499 2222. Easy 988 499 2222. Easy to remember. Failure. Actually, failure is an opportunity, which I told you. Failure gives you an opportunity to learn. How to deal with that? Bouncing back is the book I am going to write. You can bounce back. What happens when you are only succeeding? Success, success, success. You are a failure in life. You cannot handle situation. You cannot handle people. There are people, brilliant people. I used to hire from Harvard. I used to go there. And all the blue chip school, they come and they don't know how to handle a difficult situation. Same, they fail even in the marriage and relationship. Because they're all rank holders, something not going right way. So understand failure is part, which I told you, if you don't have any failure, your life is not normal. You learn, first thing in your life you learned is standing. That's the first skill. Then walking. What was the atmosphere when you walked? Everybody, mother, father, uncle, didi, auntie, niece, everybody will be clapping. So what happened next? You fall down. Is it a failure? No. Again, you are encouraged. Stand up, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. That's why step by step. So your success, the depth of your success, breadth of your success lies in the way you have bounced back every time. There's a Russian saying, you can fall, but you cannot fall the second time in the same place. I was the judge actually for the Miss India competition in Mumbai because of my 5-star hotel experience. And I have done some program there. So those days we used to get the guidance from the authorities who run the Miss India competition. The guidance is when the girls come for the ramp on the walk with all the lights on, it's a very high tension. You have to train yourself. So many changes happen, English language, pronunciation, posture, weight, color, makeup, everything should be perfect. You should be eating. Some people collapse without eating. So they may fall down. So instruction as a judge for me is that falling down is okay. We don't reduce any single mark for any girl falling down on the ramp. But her composure, the way naturally she bounce back, wake up, get up from the rise up and walk, that is important. If he fumbles and fumbles and fumbles, then it's a problem. And her mood changes, her personality changes, her walk changes, then there is a reduction. So falling or failure is not a unnatural thing, it's a natural thing, part of it. That's what I can. Then number one is aware that failure can happen, and then what next? What next? What more? How can? Who can? Ask him, why did I fail? Prepare well. There's a guy who he got IPS first time, second time he got IAS, then third year he got IFS, foreign service. An ordinary constable's wife, she had not studied. She saw her husband is saluting. She said, why you are saluting him? He said, there's something called IPS. Can I do IPS? She asked. She's from Tamil Nadu. No, you have to study, you have to pass. Nothing she has done, but she did everything. Finally, she appeared for the exam and she got it. So when you fail, look at the possibilities, look at the brighter side of it. That's what I'm telling you, when your failure happened, don't jump into the pit minus hope. You can have a temporary, suppose you are traveling in a car, you find a road hump. You don't abandon the journey. You lower down the gear, slow down the speed, and change the gear and move on. Life is a long journey, and the whole journey is happiness, not the destination. Shah Rukh Khan said that my climb is my happiness, not that summit. I am the superhero, remain there. I think that explains further. Also, I can talk to you management or life or anybody, any tension. Please don't run into that pit. Be very smart. You understand you are very precious. You are very unique. You are needed in this universe. That is why you are here. There is a purpose. Your job is to find out that purpose. Then life is a celebration. Every minute has got 60 seconds to celebrate.
So one more question.
Yeah.
This is about how to remain consistent and focused on your goals.
Consistency is my topic today, actually speaking. It was not my topic earlier. It is difficult, actually speaking. For example, to wake up at 5 a.m. It's a challenge. Somebody who is waking up at 8 o'clock, I called one girl, wanted a counseling. I said, the best time is you join for my 5 a.m. club. She said, sir, मेरे को उठने नहीं आता, 8 बजे उठता है. So when I tell her, try to wake up at least 6:30, impossible for her, 8 baje. It is solid. But you take some time, then you will be, and also go for smaller thing. For example, one lady is there, she said, I want to reduce 29 kilos by the December 31st, New Year. I said, don't take such a thing. Say that I will reduce 1 kilo by the end of this month. So you feel, oh, 1 kilo ho sakta hai, thoda ho sakta hai. So what we call, there is a atom, what you call, Smallville book is there now, atom habit something, where they reward and pat. Okay, 15 days, that is आधा kilo kam ho gaya. Then, hey, Sumati, I am doing well. Shaina, I am doing well. Meera, okay, I can do it. So you can have your own patting, you start appreciating. There is nothing substitute for self-love. You have to start living. You have been living for others, whole life contributing, helping the others, helping the family, helping the society, neighbors, relatives. And when you are going to live your life? All the IIT guys, same thing. In Narayana school competition, I mean, the competitive examination preparation starts in 5th standard. Selection is there. 5th standard selection. Now they say they're starting from 2. First standard onward, they are in a different school, Narayana school. So 5th standard onward, you are having your classes, your homework, then you have the special class, aptitude test, examination. When you are living your life? Absolutely no. So you have to have that. Once you know, you become like a man-eater tiger. I always tell the example of man-eater tiger by accident taste the blood of a human being. First time. So your motivation should be one successful performance like a Bharatanatyam dancer, Kuchipudi dancer. One successful performance on the stage should be the strongest motivation for the next successful performance, even better. That's what you should be doing. For example, today itself, you keep making all the notes, screenshot, and make a write-up about the thing, send it to Nirmala ma'am or whatever, Anchal madam, send it to them. How many people will do? 15 days they can send 15 write-up. Then only you carry something. That's why I said that when your logic ends, magic begins. When magic begins, miracle do happen. You are all very successful. You are in a bright place. Delhi is the most brightest city. Many intellectuals are there. Everything happens there. Good possibilities are there. So failure, you can bounce back easily.
Very true, sir. And I can see there are so many comments. I can't see any questions so far, but there are many comments for you, many positive comments in the chat box.
I think madam, you can share my number, so anybody.
Sure, sir. Nirmala ma'am will do so. So his number, if anyone needs the number, so you can share that.
I don't want Mr. Sajeevan to be flooded with calls.
No, not that, not many. We can see that.
Yeah, I mean, email ID is fine. I think the phone number is, you could be flooded with calls, so I think it's avoidable.
I would now do the
Can I say a few words about Soma Sajeevan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Soma Sajeevan, for your insightful and thought-provoking presentation, conceived, designed, and executed by you for the student fraternity of Janaki Devi Memorial College and other students of other universities in Delhi. And I think Soma Sajeevan has been associated with me for the last 15 years. When I was the manager Operation Madras Management, I met him at yoga place where we used to exchange a lot of thoughts about mind, body, and soul. And we used to have very humorous situations in the yoga session. And that's how we became very close friend of mine. And now I think he has been, whenever we go together to ISTD and NAP, many lecture session, I think we used to debate a lot as soon as the lecture presentations gets over. He used to give me a lot of points for me to compile a report. That is Soma Sajeevan. Thank you very much, Soma Sajeevan, for your excellent presentation. And thank you very much for taking your time, precious time, to address the students of Janaki Devi Memorial College and other students as well from the Delhi. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us in this session.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bala. Bala is the nerve center in Chennai for all the colleges, all the management institutes, all the management association, and he is a person who connects students, colleges, and company common, and he is a well-wisher for everybody. That's a good guy. I was the country head of EDS. I don't know whether you know, Electronic Data System. It was like IBM, the next company in the world. I was EDS, electronic. I was the country head of Electronic Data System. We took merger and acquisition of A.T. Kearney in Delhi. So I was in Taj Mansingh to took over that company in merger acquisition. So since you are in Delhi, I'm telling Nirmalaji.
Mr. Sajeevan, I just want to say one or two things. Thank you very much for that enlightening session on success mantra. In fact, your entire talk revolved around consistency, willpower, self-confidence, and especially the example you gave of Mike Tyson and Douglas, and how Douglas came back and fought his way through, and he gained his victory. So for all those who are talking about failures here, sometimes failures are not really failures. They're just opening the window for a better opportunity, perhaps. But at that point of time, it seems like a huge failure. It is difficult to cope with that situation when something doesn't go the way you want it to go. But probably God has other plans, or there is something else destined to happen. And it does happen, and it happens in a different way. So thank you for that example, because I'm sure the students will think about it. And as Ruby rightly put it, so much information in a span of 1.5 hours takes time for students to absorb, think, and reflect upon it. So it will slowly sink in. But I must say that the optimism that you have pumped into us today will keep us going for the next 13 sessions. And my coordinators here, Dr. Ruby Bhardwaj and Prerna Gupta, we put this program together, and we hope that there are some takeaways from each session that we have tried to create for all of you. Thank you, Mr. Sajeevan.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate this college as well as the faculty members. The Teachers' Day has just gone. I always respect them. All my regards to you. God bless you. Happiness is your birthright. Claim it. If already claimed, reclaim it. It's time to do that. And I'll be coming on 21st. 21st, I'll be coming on stress management. So All the best. See you then. Thank you very much for everybody. Thank you. The nice words, NCB. And Nirmala ji, you have done a overall rounding of the whole thing, and the 15 days is still a long way for you to go, and all the students will be definitely benefited. Absolutely.
We are doing it as a team. I'm sure we'll go through it successfully.
Yeah.
I'm very sure of that. Yeah.
I'll take this opportunity to thank you formally. On behalf of Human Development and Family Empowerment, Janki Devi Memorial College, University of Delhi, I thank Mr. Soma Sajeevan for the inspiring session. It was very comprehensive and engaging. And I'm very sure that all the participants would have related to it and would have taken various success mantras from your session. It was really beautifully explained, various points using various methods like example, real life examples, stories, quotes, videos, and whatnot. Thank you so much for taking out your time and conducting such an amazing session for us. It was our honor to have you in as one of the resource person for our add-on course on self-enhancement enabling development life skill course. I would also like to thank our coordinators, Ms. Nirmala Murlidhar and Dr. Ruby Bharadwaj, student coordinators Anshul Kapoor and Vidhi Jain, students who designed the posters, Anima Shri and Deepthi, and all the participants who for attending this talk, and special thanks to Mr. N.C. Balachandran for joining in this particular talk as well. Thank you so much. We'll see all of you in the next session on 9th September, same time with the same link. Thank you. And I hope all of you have filled the feedback form.
Some of them are saying they're not able to fill it. We'll give them some time. Give them some 5 minutes.
We share, but you can share it again. And I would request all the participants to switch on their cameras for a photograph. Please switch on your cameras.
Shrishti will share the link again. Don't worry.
We're sharing the link once again. We'll give you a few minutes to fill the form. Meanwhile, please unmute your cameras for the group photograph. Shreja, Deepthi,